Hey everyone, it's Jacob here back again with another video. So for today's video, I decided I wanted to show my Goosebumps DVD collection. Goosebumps is a show made by the wonderful R.L. Stine, for those who don't know. It's just gonna be DVDs of the Goosebumps, like the Goosebumps show specifically, not the Goosebumps movies or anything like that. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I was just adjusting my setup a little bit. Alright, it's good now. I've technically shown my Goosebumps DVDs in at least a couple of different videos before, but those videos were like just all my R.L. Stine related DVDs and Blu-rays and whatnot, like together in one video. This is just gonna be like Goosebumps DVDs of my Goosebumps DVDs of the Goosebumps show specifically. I guess I wasn't sure how to say that at first. But anyways, reason why I decided to make this video is because it's now September and we're getting close to like fall and like spooky season and all that. So yeah, I decided to do like some videos of like some kind of like scary stuff like Goosebumps. I mean, Goosebumps isn't like really scary. I mean, I think Goosebumps scarred some kids when they were younger, but yeah. There's obviously also the Goosebumps books as well, but I guess trying to Goosebumps books and DVDs in one video, because it might be a bit too long of a video. But yeah, I might show like all of my like haunting hour DVDs in a separate video at some point as well. But yeah, I don't have anything else to say, so let's get started. So the first one I have here, the first like two DVDs I have here are like the older style for DVDs, that look more like the Goosebumps book covers. So this first one I have here is Goosebumps Werewolf of Fever Swamp, and that says, "Who's afraid of the big bad wolf?" On top here says, based on the all-time best-selling children's book series and award-winning television series. That doesn't make sense though. So because it's a DVD of the television series, but it says based on the television series. I don't really know. I guess it's saying that like the DVD is based on the television series, but I don't know. Don't 100% know what that's trying to say. But didn't really notice that before. But anyways, here's the inside of the disc. In case it's like purple. And then with the older like original like version of the Goosebumps DVDs, like it just goes like straight into the episode. There's no like menus or anything like that on the older Goosebumps DVDs. But then when they reissued the Goosebumps DVDs in like the newer style, then they had like menus and stuff like that, like an episode selections and setup and stuff like that. But anyways, and here's the other DVD I have in like the older style of the DVDs. This is The Ghost Next Door. This is a really good two-parter. It says there's a strange new kid on the block. ... I actually haven't watched any episodes of Goosebumps in a while. I've got to say, I haven't actually watched this Werewolf of Fever Swamp two-parter because I was not too terribly interested in it. But I found this at like a random garage sale in my neighborhood once, and I just had to have it because it was Goosebumps, so I was not really interested in the Werewolf of Fever Swamp story. Anyways, and then the Ghost Next Door two-parter. But on the other hand, I have seen, because I just said like a minute ago that that's a really good two-parter. So how do I know if it's really good if I haven't seen it? So yeah, but I have seen it obviously. But then as you can see by the sticker down here, I got this from a thrift store called Community Aid, and I believe it was in someplace in Virginia. If I remember correctly, it was when me and my parents went on a road trip. We were on our way up to New York, and for my aunt's wedding, like early last year. I think it was like February or March last year. Lean more towards February actually. I think it was February 2022, and we had found the place we were staying at, and like the hotel place we were staying at in Virginia on our way up to New York, because we live in South Carolina, which is pretty far away from New York. Oh, I was just about to tell you about the clock that I have, but music got told every hour, but you should know about that clock, because I mentioned in a lot of videos. But anyways, yeah, that's the music I hear in the background, is that clock, plays music got told every hour. Anyway, so yeah, the hotel place that we were, because like I was saying, we live in South Carolina, which is kind of far away from New York, and so we stopped at a hotel place in Virginia on our way up to New York, and this thrift store called Community Aid was near the hotel we were staying at, and I looked up this Community Aid thrift store, and I realized it was like the biggest thrift store in America, not in the world, but at least in America, it was like the biggest thrift store, and so obviously we had to go in it, and yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool to say that it's been the biggest thrift store in the U.S., in America, or whatever you want to call it. I got it for $2.99, as you can see, which is like a couple dollars more than like Goodwill, for example. So yeah, that's that. And I just realized on the spine here, it says at the top of the spine there's this key DVD. I never saw it before. I'm not quite sure what that means. Does it say on the spine of this one as well? No. It doesn't say on the spine of the World If You Respond DVD, but yeah, it's this key DVD on the spine there. I'm not quite sure what that means. But anyways, everything inside of the disc. The ghost next door. I haven't watched Goosebumps in a little while. I should probably watch it again. I might have already said that. I feel like I might have already said that. Anyways, so yeah, those are only two Goosebumps DVDs I have in like the older style. Technically, there's one more, but it's like a triple pack with 3 Goosebumps DVDs. I'm leaving the 2 triple packs I have for the end of the video. But anyways, now we'll go on to the DVDs of the Goosebumps show that I have. They're in like the newer style of DVDs. So this one we have here is Goosebumps One Day at Horrorland. And I was going to say this one has R.L. Stein's name on it, and the one's in the older style didn't, but these other two had R.L. Stein's name on them as well on the front. Anyways, so One Day at Horrorland. And it says, once you enter, you may never leave. So it has One Day at Horrorland 2-part episode and the Welcome to Camp Nightmare 2-part episode. I've seen both of these episodes. I definitely like the One Day at Horrorland 2-part more, but the Welcome to Camp Nightmare one is pretty good as well. So yeah, and then with these newer Goosebumps DVDs, there's usually at least 2 different episodes on DVDs, but on the older Goosebumps DVDs, if it's a 2-part episode, it's usually just 1 episode. On the older Goosebumps DVDs anyway. So technically, I guess there's technically 4 episodes, because both these are 2-parters. So it's kind of like 2 separate episodes in one thing. But yeah, anyways, there's the inside of the disc. And yeah, this one I've had for the longest time. I think this was actually like the very first Goosebumps DVD I ever got. I think my brother actually got it for me once, and my brother, when he got this for me, he actually thought at first that it was like that the episodes on this Goosebumps DVD were like different than the episodes that were on Netflix at the time, because most of the episodes of Goosebumps aren't on Netflix anymore. But yeah, because he knew that like the One Day at Horror, my brother, like, he knew that the One Day at Horrorland episode, for example, he knew that episode was on Netflix, but I guess for some reason he thought that the One Day at Horrorland episode on this DVD was different than the one that was on Netflix. I don't know. But yeah, that's that. So my brother got that DVD for me once, a long time ago. Like I said, that One Day at Horrorland DVD was the very first Goosebumps CD I ever got, I'm pretty sure. I'm definitely, like, I'm positive, not even like pretty sure. Anyways, so this next one is actually these next like 3. The next 3 I got all of them from I was gonna say these next 3 DVDs I got them all from a store called FYE in Mall, New York. I was visiting my grandma and grandpa one time, my grandparents or whatever you want to call them. Yeah, this is A Night in Terror Tower, Come to a Place Where Terror Lives. So it has, this is another like set of like 2-parter episodes. So we have A Night in Terror Tower, obviously, because that's what the DVD is called, and then Stay Out of the Basement as well. The Stay Out of the Basement episode is pretty good, but I don't really like the Night in Terror Tower episode too terribly much, to be honest. There's the inside with the disc. This next one is Goosebumps That Came From Beneath the Sink. There's that. It says it's warm, dot dot dot. It's breathing, dot dot dot, and doesn't do dishes. Bum bum bum. if you watch the Goosebumps movie, you should know that little sound that I just did. It's in like the background of one of the scenes of the Goosebumps movie, like a little sound in the background that went whoa, 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 whoa. Anyway, so yeah. And there's just 2 episodes on this one. Neither of these are 2-part episodes, but we have It Came From Beneath the Sink and Strained Peas. I enjoy both these episodes very much. I think I might like the Strained Peas episode a little better, but the It Came From the Sink episode is very good as well. And the main girl in that episode, you can see her in the pictures of the main girl in the It Came From that's some words I was going to say. The main girl in the It Came From Beneath the Sink episode, you can see her in the picture there. I think she's pretty cute. Anyways. There's the inside of the disc. Then we have Goosebumps Night of the Living Dummy. There's the original barcodes actually, like the original barcode sticker thing is actually still on this one right there. I mean, it's ripped off a little bit, but yeah. So this is Night of the Living Dummy, and this just has 2 of the episodes that have Slappy in them. So we have Night of the Living Dummy 2 and Bride of the Living Dummy. I think I like Night of the Living Dummy 2 a bit better than Bride of the Living Dummy, but Bride of the Living Dummy is a pretty good episode as well. Anyways, here's inside the disc. Alright, so this next one is the triple feature in like the older DVD style that I was talking about earlier, where when I said technically I had one more DVD that was in like the older Goosebumps style that I was saving until the end of the video. But it's a triple feature 3 DVD set, because I have 2 different like Goosebumps triple pack 3 DVD set things that I was saving until the end. But so it's a triple feature 3 DVD set, so it's technically there's one more Goosebumps DVD in the older style. It's 3 different DVDs and one with 3 different separate discs, but you know what I mean. Anyway, so we have Scary House, Shotgun Shock Street, and Trilogy. I got this from Mr. K's Used Books, Movies, and More, which is a store that I've mentioned several times in past videos. That store is unfortunately shut down now. Anyways, so we have Scary House, which has the episodes The House of No Return and The Haunted House Game. Both of those are pretty good episodes, but I think I prefer the Haunted House Game episode. But The House of No Return is a pretty good episode as well. And then Shotgun Shock Street. Sorry, I had to clear my throat there. Anyways, we have Shotgun Shock Street, which has the episodes Shotgun Shock Street and Click. Both those are pretty good episodes as well. I think I like Shotgun Shock Street a bit better, but Click is a pretty good episode as well. Then we have Trilogy, which has like the 3-part episode about the little toy town, which is led by a little toy eerie character named Carl. That's like a 3-part episode trilogy thing. I know each of the episodes in that trilogy thing have like separate names, but I can't think of the names of all them off the top of my head right now. But anyways, there's Scary House, Shotgun Shock Street, and Trilogy as well. All very good DVDs in there. So yeah, that's it. And then I have just one more here. It's another triple pack. This is a newer Goosebumps triple pack. It's called Goosebumps 3-Pack Thriller. There's just many other Goosebumps DVDs for a second. Anyways, this one has the DVDs Attack the Jack-O-Lanterns, The Headless Ghost, and Scarecrow Walks at Midnight. So we have the Attack of the Jack-O-Lanterns DVD has the episodes Attack of the Jack-O-Lanterns, Vampire Breath, and Let's Get Invisible. All the DVDs in this triple pack all have 3 episodes in them, actually. The only episode that I really, really like in the Attack of the Jack-O-Lanterns DVD is Let's Get Invisible. Quite like that episode. And then the other 2 episodes, I don't really care terribly much about. And then the Headless Ghost DVD has the episodes Headless Ghost, Awesome Ants, and Teacher's Pet. Don't really care terribly much for any of those episodes either. And then the Scarecrow Walks at Midnight is my favorite DVD out of these 3, because that DVD has the most interesting episodes in my opinion. So Scarecrow Walks at Midnight DVD has the episodes Scarecrow Walks at Midnight, Don't Go to Sleep, and Calling All Creeps. I think the Don't Go to Sleep episode might be my favorite episode out of these three, but the other two are pretty good as well. Calling All Creatures is pretty weird because it's like the creatures with like the yellow faces and stuff like that. Very Goosebumps Spanish, I remember what I'm talking about. But anyways, here's the 3 DVDs. Inside we have Attack of the Jack-O-Lanterns, The Headless Ghost, and Scarecrow Walks in Midnight. I almost forgot to say, this particular Goosebumps 3-pack thriller, as it says on the front, this particular DVD I got from my mom for my birthday. So yeah. And the Scarecrow Walks in Midnight DVD, like specifically, that DVD I actually got from the library a couple times when I was younger, as that DVD is actually kind of nostalgic for me, so it's pretty cool to own it instead of like renting it from the library. But yeah. See, that DVD is pretty nostalgic for me because you get it from the library a couple times. No, I already said that, but sometimes I like repeating myself for no reason. Anyways. So that was the last Goosebumps DVD. I knew this DVD won't be too terribly long, maybe 16 minutes long, but you know, so that's kind of like medium length, I would say, like a medium length video. But anyways, I don't really have anything else to say. Of course, if you enjoyed this video, of course, please like, comment, and subscribe, and of course, ring the bell so you're notified whenever I post any new videos. And, excuse me, sorry, I just burped. Excuse me, pardonnez-moi, pardon me. Anyways, so yeah, of course, I've enjoyed this video, and of course, see you in the next video. And remember, be kind to one another. Peace. I almost said the peace thing with the wrong hand. Anyway, peace.